The Hogwarts Express Hogwarts Legacy, every explorable location confirmed so far. The Hogwarts Express is such a vital part of the experience for any student traveling to this life-changing school. It's been a part of the wizarding infrastructure for so long, and fans should get a chance to ask for something from the trolley. There's sure to be a few adventures to be had on that train, and it will also serve as a pretty good linking up point between the school and Hogsmeade, and then London and locations linked such as Diagon Alley and the Ministry of Magic. The Hogwarts Express was the name of the train that ran between London King's Cross Station platform 9 3/4 and Hogsmeade Station. It made this run about 6 times a year, maybe more, as needed. It also made the run back again to London at the end of term in June. The Express dutifully carried students of all years to and from Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. It travels at the start and end of every term. It is the school's primary method of travel. The train left platform 9 3/4 without fail every September 1st at 11 o'clock in the morning, arriving at Hogsmeade Station in the early evening. Some students took the train back to King's Cross Station to go home for the Christmas and Easter holidays, but some did not, as they stayed at Hogwarts. As we know from early historical accounts, and from the evidence of early woodcuts and engravings, Hogwarts students used to arrive at school in any manner that caught their fancy. Some rode broomsticks, a difficult feat when carrying trunks and pets. Others commandeered enchanted carts and, later, carriages. Some attempted to apparate, often with disastrous effects, as the castle and grounds had always been protected with anti-apparition charms. Others rode a variety of magical creatures. In 1827, Adeline Gamble rose to the office of Minister for Magic, and she made a daring and controversial suggestion to solve the ages-old problem of how to transport hundreds of students to and from Hogwarts Castle every school year without attracting the Muggles' attention. Intrigued by Muggle technology, the minister saw the potential of using a Muggle steam locomotive as a secure and comfortable alternative to portkeys or to unregulated means of travel. The locomotive for the Hogwarts Express itself was originally built by the Muggle engineers at Crewe, in Cheshire, England, in the early to mid-19th century. In 1830, the Ministry of Magic conducted a large-scale operation involving 167 memory charms, as well as the biggest concealment charm ever performed in Britain, in order to acquire the locomotive. The morning after this operation, the residents of Hogsmeade awoke to find the gleaming red Hogwarts Express and a Hogsmeade railway station that had not been there previously, and the Muggle railway employees in Crewe had the feeling they had misplaced something, which stayed with them for the rest of the year. There was initial resistance from pure-blood families against using a Muggle-built device for wizard transportation. These families claimed that the express was unsafe, insanitary, and demeaning. This was their stance until the ministry decreed that students would arrive to school on the train or not attend at all. There is no information on where exactly Hogwarts students were traveling from during the period after the acquisition of the Hogwarts Express and the creation of the Hogsmeade Station and before the opening of King's Cross Station and the platform 9 3/4 in the 1850s. It was on the Hogwarts Express that Harry Potter first made the acquaintance of Ronald Weasley in 1991, and first met many of the other people who played significant roles in his life, including Hermione Granger, Neville Longbottom, Fred Weasley, George Weasley and, in later years, Remus Lupin and Luna Lovegood. The second confrontation between Harry and Draco Malfoy occurred on the train on the way to Hogwarts when Draco sneered at Ron and offered Harry his friendship. Harry turned down Draco's offer abruptly, marking the beginning of a long-standing enmity and hatred between the two boys. These enmity continued throughout their years at Hogwarts. Harry had his first encounter with a Dementor on the Hogwarts Express in 1993. The train had been stopped by the creatures to determine if escaped criminal Sirius Black was on board. In 1996, Harry and others were invited to a compartment occupied by Professor Horace Slughorn. The Express later ferried the students home early after Albus Dumbledore's funeral. In 1997, the train was twice stopped en route to Hogwarts, first by Death Eaters searching for Harry Potter, where they were met with some resistance from its occupants, and the second during the Christmas holidays, when they abducted Luna Lovegood in retaliation for her father's rebellious printings. At some point during the 2000s and 2010s, a new student aboard the train, beginning their journey to Hogwarts. In 2017, Harry, Ginny, Ron, and Hermione took their children to platform 9 3/4, where they boarded the train to leave for Hogwarts. In one of the old train's compartments, Albus Potter met Scorpius Malfoy and, in an ironic reversal of their own fathers, became fast friends. When the two were in their 4th year, and returning to Hogwarts on the train, they managed to jump off it in order to continue with a plan involving a time-turner, despite the efforts of the trolley witch to stop them. In striking contrast to Britain's later national rail system, the Hogwarts Express took the form of a large red, 460 steam engine, named Hogwarts Castle. Originally steam-fitted by the Muggles who built it, the locomotive later ran exclusively on magic. The passenger carriages held compartments set off a corridor, allowing each compartment to function as a self-contained stage within the larger train. Prefects of the school rode in a separate carriage near the front of the train. The compartments on the train appeared to be lettered. In 1996, the Slug Club met in compartment C. During the long journey to Hogwarts, students could enjoy treats from a trolley, such as pumpkin pasties and chocolate frogs. In addition, there was also a buffet car. There were usually no adults aboard the Hogwarts Express except the trolley witch and the driver. Occasionally, new teachers, such as Remus Lupin and Horace Slughorn, could be found aboard the train as well. According to the trolley witch, the train didn't take kindly to students who tried to leave when it was moving, possibly implying that it had some form of sentience.